What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Be Here Now sessions. This is your host Manny Jr., Xtatic Flow TV, and today I'm gonna be talking a little bit about self-awareness and how important it is, especially during these difficult times. A lot of people are trying to change professions. A lot of people are trying to start new things in their lives. But a lot of people are missing the self-awareness aspect of life. So I'm gonna try to break it down as simple as possible. A lot of people are basically chasing a mirage sometimes, or they don't really know their talent and their capabilities when it comes to their passion or their professional life. So they fall into this trap of pursuing something that they're not really good at. They can be good, but not great enough to make a living out of it. Okay? And I've seen it in a lot of some of my friends, even family members, and including myself in the past. So passion and profession, sometimes it can be tricky, because the fact that you are good at something doesn't mean you're gonna get paid as much as you want. Sometimes you can be great and don't get paid or some things. Like for example, the music business is like that. Hollywood, movies, actors, sometimes they don't get paid what they think they deserve, because that's a very strange business. And I was involved in that business in the past. And I went to school for acting and filmmaking and stuff like that, because I liked it at the time. But then I realized that that wasn't my calling. It was just an idea, a mirage, or as a lot of people call it, a dream. But being self-aware of your true talent and what can you do in life and give to others, your natural talent, that's very important to know when you try to succeed in life, because there's so much competition in everything, professionally, financially. You're trying to open a business, there's a lot of people. If you look around, if you're trying to open a business, let's say you're trying to open a gym, I'm sure there's a lot of competition for that. You're trying to open a restaurant, there's a lot of competition, a lot of people, thousands of people trying to do the same thing. So what separates you from others? It's your uniqueness. But finding that uniqueness comes with self-awareness. What do you like? Who you truly are? What are your strengths? And finding those strengths, that's a different topic, and I can talk about that on another episode. But finding your true calling, for some people, can take years, can take decades, could take weeks. But I feel like the faster you can learn who you are by practicing self-awareness, and also looking for mentorships for people that have done what you already done and you want to do, and talk to them, ask questions, and that's gonna help you start building your character and your unique personality in life, because you are gonna be fighting a lot of this competition, sometimes by yourself. And if you can't separate yourself from others, from the pack, then it's gonna be a long battle. And I've been there, done that, so I'm talking from my personal experience. When it comes to a few different businesses I was trying to do, chasing my dream as an actor here in LA. And that's a whole different topic. I mean, I can write a book about that because I spent a lot of years on that world. But I can talk, about that in another episode as well. But this episode, I wanted to talk about self-awareness and how you can find that, by asking other people, and reading books, self-improvement books, and being honest with yourself. I mean, if you are 5'5" and you're trying to break into the NBA, I mean, the possibilities are very, very, very minimal. So I'm not saying you can't do it. I mean, it's possible. I think what's his name, Moxie Boogs, something like that, back in the day in the 90s, he was one of those 5'3", 5'4" guys that, he was playing in the NBA, and that was, I mean, how many times you see that? So the odds are incredibly hard, it's basically almost impossible. So just being real with yourself. Like I said, if you're 5'5" and trying to break into NBA, I think it's a little bit more realistic to find another thing that you can do well, you can do great, and it makes you feel good, and also it's gonna reward you financially. Another example would be, let's say you're trying to become an engineer. If you're not the greatest at math, then that's gonna be a little bit more difficult, and a lot of struggle and a lot of setbacks, which is fine. I mean, it makes you stronger. Every time you overcome those obstacles in life, it only makes you stronger. But if you look for mentorships and ask them and read about the things you like and learn about the things you can do good and how you can improve on those things, then life becomes a little bit more easier. And sometimes letting go, it's a great thing, because at the end of the day, the truth will set you free. And it's okay to change, and it's okay to start from zero, and start something new. And the main reason I'm talking about this topic is because I see it a lot around me these days with this COVID-19 and how the world has changed so much. And a lot of my friends trying to, starting to do new things and new businesses and stuff like that. But now it's the time to say, okay, who am I? What am I good at? What do I like to do? And also, now is the time to ask questions. So don't want to extend this video too much, guys, but I hope this video helps you somehow better your life a little bit, and become stronger and become a better version of yourself at the end of the day. And with that being said, guys, stay safe, stay blessed. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me down below on the comments. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Xtatic Flow TV. This is your host, Manny Jr. once again. See you on the next one.